Hey, welcome back to our channel. Today we're super excited because we're going to tell you how we paid off $90,000 of student debt with $18K. Aren't you excited, Brent?
It's crazy to be on the other side of it.
Yeah.
This is the journey.
We're now like totally debt free, and student debt was a huge heavyweight on both Brent and I. We pursued undergrad and master's degrees. Brent was even doing his PhD. So that entailed a lot of money. And so there's a fun story where Brent, you were the one who was like really excited about real estate for a long time.
Yeah, obsessed with it. I kind of knew about it from being a kid. Spent a lot of time commuting to school and found this really cool podcast that if you don't know about it, you can check it out. It's Bigger Pockets. It's a great platform to learn about stuff. And I was just eating up podcasts to and from my commute to school.
And so that in turn came to me with Brent just constantly being excited about real estate, wanting us to take the risk. And you know, we were super early on in our careers. Our combined income was maybe like $60,000, $70,000 back in like 2013, 14. And we decided to start a photography business, and we're really scaling that, and we're choosing to not live on the photography business's income. And so we were just kind of putting that away in our savings account and creating a cash pile, which I personally like cash piles.
So we were working our budget, trying to figure out life. I don't even think it was even 60, but like we were like trying to save. I think the end of the budget, we're trying to like save $200 a month was our target, I think at the time, maybe like 500. And when we were looking at how we were doing our budget, like this is just like a personality thing for Aaron and I was, you know, there's only so many levers you can pull, and one lever that we could pull and we were willing to take on was evenings and weekends, because we both worked full time and we had more time to work, so we decided to start another business, and we ground on the weekends and in the evenings, and we were able to save up this money. So we pretended it didn't exist, we set it aside, we had a pile, we had $18,000, I'll never forget it, and one of our student loans was, I think, right around $18,000 or $20,000. So Aaron and I were talking one day, and we were strategizing what we wanted to do with this pile of money that we had built up. It was the most we'd ever saved before, and we were just like, this is a giant pile, what are we gonna do with this? And
I would have been very fine to have just kept it in the bank account.
And we were strategizing, we were like, okay, we're either gonna put it in the bank account, we're gonna pay off one student loan, or invest or do something. And I made a pitch to Aaron after doing all this research. I said, Aaron, what if we can just shift our thinking about we have one pile of money that we could throw at another pile of debt, but what if we could take that pile of money and produce an income revenue stream that would then tackle the payments for our student loans? And I was like a dog with a bone with this.
Yeah, so basically he's like, do you want to pay off one loan, or do you want to work to pay off all of our student loans with the $18,000?
And we kind of talked that through for a while with different personalities and finances, and I think safe to say I wore you down a little bit. And it was like, I'll never forget, one night she was like, you know what, babe, if you want to look into doing rental property, let's do it. So
the next morning I woke up, I'm not even kidding you, I said that right before we were going to bed, and Brent was not in bed. He was on his bike, and he called me super excited, I'm so excited. I'm like, where the heck are you? And he's like, I am riding around town finding our first rental property. And it was within a week that we had penned that home, and if you haven't caught the video where we talk about how our first rental property made us over $100,000, definitely watch that, because that gets into some of the nitty gritty there. But yeah, we bought it, we penned it, we used our $18,000. My dad was willing to co-sign on us because we actually didn't qualify for the loan on our own, and so that was a really important key. And through that, we were able to both create cash flow that helped us make those student loan payments, make them above and beyond, pay off full loans, and then if you catch that video, you'll see how we also made some decent cash pile to kill the rest of our student debt. So I'm eternally grateful for you, Brent, and for helping us be pushed into this direction. And that was the beginning of us taking risks together and really building our empire and our financial freedom. So we want the same for you, and that's why we record these videos. That's why we bring you free training, free education. And so if you haven't already, be sure to grab the PDF below. It has amazing content. We're giving you strategies that are so important for you as you begin to invest in real estate. See you next time.
See ya.